You're watching Let's Chat.
Time now to spend a few minutes with our friends from DBS Tax Incorporated, and James Cole is here. James is their Vice President of Operations and a tax accountant as well. James, good to see you.
Hi, it's good to meet you.
Tell us a little bit about the services that you offer at DBS.
Sure, absolutely. You know, we're open year-round. A lot of tax places, you're open during tax season, but we are here year-round to help anybody and everybody with any tax needs they find on a personal level, but then during tax off season, we focus a lot on small businesses.
Right.
Given the way the world has changed over the past couple of years, we found that there are a lot of people, hey, I'm pretty good at landscaping. I'm going to go start a landscaping business, or get certified at plumbing and start our own plumbing business.
Right.
Well, you know how to do what you do. The state has a lot of hoops to hop through, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of people know how to work in their business, but not necessarily on their business, and that same thing applies to taxes as well. What's the biggest mistake most people make when it comes to preparing their taxes?
The thing that I see the most is, especially with the small business owners, you got to realize that this is income that you're making that hasn't been taxed yet.
Right.
So when it comes time to file taxes, they're sometimes surprised at the liability that they have. And one great way to prepare for that is just with quarterly estimated tax payments.
Right.
And it surprises me when I bring this up in conversation. Well, my previous accountant never told me that, and it's just such a need in small business that it surprises me.
And folks can contact you at DBS even before they get their business license to kind of get a game plan, if you will, on exactly how to minimize their tax liability.
And how to get set up with the state. We register LLCs and help form LLCs and corporations. And you can come to our office with an idea, and we get you from A to Z.
Wow.
Anything in between. I've got one client that asks me to do a PowerPoint presentation for her.
Right.
You know, we're kind of the a la carte small business management helper, right? If you find yourself with a need in your business, we're here to help. Now, we do focus on taxes and accounting.
Sure.
But for our monthly clients, we just try to help any way we can.
So if you had to formalize or to describe your ideal client, who would that be? Or what would that be?
You know, we do a lot of the service industry. We have a lot of food service clients, but one of my best stories is someone who came to me with an idea. We got them registered with the state. If you come to our office from square one, it's a lot easier to do things right going forward than to go back and correct the errors that were previously made, right? And so when someone comes to us with an idea and helps us see it through to fruition, and one of my first clients ever with DBS was new to the area, had an idea, fast forward 5 years later, and she's doing 7 figures in revenue.
Wow.
And she's just a resident. You know, she's just someone who had a business idea. So it's great to see just normal Joes and Janes have these ideas and help them come to fruition and be successful.
If you had to give me 30 seconds of advice for tax prep year-round, what would it be?
Prepare and organize. You know, another big error I see is people waiting to the last minute, and they come in with a shoebox of receipts.
Yep.
Right, you know, and DBS helps offer these services for as little as $79 a month.
Wow.
We help small business owners stay organized, so all I got to do is click print, and we're ready to file your taxes at the end of the year, as opposed to spending 3 weeks organizing receipts.
It saves a lot of blood pressure and a lot of late fees and things like that.
And a few marriages, I've heard.
I would imagine so. And if you mention that you saw James here on Let's Chat, they'll knock $100 off, or give you $100 credit rather, for your account when you get in there and start doing business with them. That's right, $100 account credit to you if you tell them you saw them here on Let's Chat. The website there on your screen also, dbstax.net, dbstax.net. And you are located in Cleveland, correct?
That is correct.
What's the address in Cleveland?
2437 Spring Creek Boulevard. We're right behind Jenkins Deli.
Can't miss it. And everybody in Cleveland knows where Jenkins Deli is.
That is very true.
James Cole, we'll see you back here over the coming weeks. Thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chip.
We hope you'll join us as well. We'll talk more about this intense heat, this intense humidity, and the haze and the smoke and all of it. Plus, the day's top stories. We'll see you here today for News 12 at noon.